mimi kitu moja nilijiambianga ni siwezi taka ku create single family. Sifiti create another broken family. Ngangana tu jua tu vile kuna situations zingine ukata, lakini kuna ile time na
lakini hiyo kitu ya watoto hiyo kulia manze, I don't understand why people lose, why people let ama ni watu wa aina gani hao mnalala nao haswa.
By the way, hata mimi waambianga watu kama ni kulala lala na demu mwenyewe, akipata bole yako
hata geuka
utaanza kufeel wewe mwenyewe kwanza utafeel weight yoyote ukimpeleka kwenu. Unajua kuna wanaume wengine ulala tu na vitu wanasema
mimi nilijabiana moving forward the women I sleep with must be women that I think can be a mother to my baby. Most people na niliambia watu wengi hapa nje that niggas get kids with baby mamas with people with their one night stands.
Unaenda hapa nje by the way unachukua na veteran. Hujui ni veteran lakini yeye ni alafu veterans ushika ball tu hivi.
Kwa sababu alikuwa akikungojea
kama Buffon. Unaanza maro anaishika tu hivi kama Buffon.
Kumbe alikuwa akikungoja.
So wewe uko hapo sasa unaanza
unafikiri umempata, kumbe
unajikuna nimefanya nini? Already ushani. Na wanaume hujifanyanga sana ati mtoto amekuja mistake. No, sex produces life. So wewe ukienda kulala na mtu ulikuwa unafikiria nini kweli happen? Ati ilikuwa tu ni fun to now. Sex, at the essence of sex is reproduction.
Yes.
So we actually move and even more weird. Utapata msi anajua anafanya hivyo na bado wako willing to take risk ya kuifanya unprotected.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, you are having unprotected. Na hiyo kwanza hiyo story ya clubs. You know, like for example for me, mimi nimedevelop some very weird way. Nilijifunza that I cannot have intercourse drunk. And I don't like having intercourse with women drunk.
That's good discipline.
You see? So that one of the things sijai kuwa nayo kwa maisha yangu ni niamke kuna mwanamke kando yangu simjui na nimelala naye.
Ukumbuki whatever happened.
You see? I have never found myself in that situation. So like unaona na mtu umeenda kwa club, si ndio? Who told you today kama sasa tukimaliza nitaenda kunywa uji? Nani aliniambia uko kwa hiyo kwenye nenda kunywa uji nitapata mtu nikuje nibebe nilete home? Msichana umemleta home haumjui jina unampiga raw. And let me tell you for a fact, most men that end up with baby mamas hii hawataki kukubali. Inakuanga ni one night stands. Unaona? When they say these women change, it's because they didn't even know them in the first place.
Hakufanya scouting yoyote, ulimpata tu.
Yes.
It just happened.
Babu zetu walikuwa nao aje?
Alikuwa anafanya scouting.
Ndani ocha.
Wana kila kitu mpaka mostly walikuwa na demand kwa virgin.
Yes.
Nobody has ever touched her.
Kwa nini? And why they going back home? Wataka kujua kama wewe ni mchawi, wajue kama kwenu kuna history of illness. Siku hizi we meet women in town.
Yeah.
And then you're there telling them I love you forever. Be my wife. Bwana.
Singine.
The power of hindsight.
Aujui, okay, the power of hindsight inakuja hapa. Check it, bro. One thing I know for sure, when you look at, for example, a lady, you see, hata sisi, nimewa explain a scenario of my life, of how my past life has influenced my dating life. If I, as a person, I can identify that, has your person actually identified why she's behaving like the way she's behaving?
You need to find out whether she's identified.
Yes. Because no hii yenye wewe anakuja kutuambia, that is why we have Nzioka Muli. Ladies and gentlemen, Nzioka Muli in the building for the second part of our chat right here. Make sure you subscribe. We got us to 1K. Hey Buddha, that was it. 450 hours under 1,000 views bwana. Wewe bwana.
Peace to you bro.
Wait, peace unto thee. Ulisema salamu yetu ni aje? Peace,
evidence.
Peace, abundance, providence. Up to you. So yes, so I was
so be it.
Yes, so be it to thee.
Yeah.
Najua nataka nitumie King James version.
I hope actually your channel grows, like really goes big.
Manifestation.
Yes, sir.
From me to you subscriber who is watching without subscribing. Mwaka kiboko. To you subscriber who has not subscribed. Go down there before even he tells us more jabber. Subscribe, like, share.
Welcome to the Jabber Conference.
Wasalimie bana.
Hey man, how is everyone?
Welcome back man.
Yeah.
Ulitupigisha jaba mpaka hata
Well, jaba must be heard. Lazima tukule jaba.
nimepata comments zingine kwa comment section, but that one we will handle when we go to Studio B some time back.
Yes sir.
Yeah, so tulikuwa tuna advise one of our brothers hapa mambo ya mapenzi. Tunampatia perspective.
Mambo ya mapenzi na alcohol.
In alcoholism. Sasa ndio nilikuwa najaribu kupoint out that the last time we left we were to talk about alcohol, alafu soul ties.
Yes,
Yeah, unakumbuka?
Yeah.
Tuliacha kwa hiyo episode tulikimbia. Oh, I was to tell you about soul ties. I was to tell you about yeah. So I want us to talk about it. It's very nice that we even started off with that soul ties conversation.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
So the thing is, wacha to unravel kidogo hii conversation ya dating.
Okay.
Dating ni frequency attraction. Mara mingi ni me, I have to attract someone. So for them to be attracted to me, our frequency has to match. Yeah. So ukijipatanga umeattract mtu maybe ako na matrauma, ako tormented.
Unataka kusema niko na trauma?
Deep down you unafaa kujiangalia pia, you're also
check it Dark Dave, funga hiyo
you see, you are what you attract. You attract what you are. Literally, you attract your own energy. So if you're low energy,
yes,
you'll definitely attract a low energy being.
So how do
you wewe mwenyewe, you have to be, if you are a man, you have to be divinely masculine. You have to have, now I've seen people talking about aura, positive vibe, positive energy. You have to have vibe, aura.
When I was having a conversation with John Ochola, he was telling me about charisma when it came to Maraga. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, you're telling me about aura. No, we're not going to that politics side. I know you want to go to the politics side.
I actually don't want to go to politics.
But I want us to look about hiyo kwanza. What is the difference between charisma and aura, and how does that even affect you when you're in that dating pool?
Aura is basically positive. Positive vibe, positive energy. Means you're a high frequency being, you're vibrating high, right? Now for you to be that high, you become divinely masculine. If the man, you become divinely masculine, and the woman, she becomes divinely feminine, right?
So when we talk about divinely masculine, divinely feminine, earlier on in our conversation, I was talking about men who use resources. Because right now in the dating pool, kumechafuka, they are talking about
they're procuring women.
It's a procurement process, by the way, and it's actually an open tender where they tell you, there was actually someone I actually saw and I thought I was in that procurement process. Nearly failed though.
So she's not attracted to your soul, your heart,
your energy. She's attracted to the brand.
She's attracted to
the idea of Pipita and all that.
To the Benjamins.
When you see Nasasa, she thought she was coming for Benjamin Franklin to find Mukapa.
Yeah. So that means, so for you to actually decide to procure a female,
yes,
yeah, it means.
What do you mean procure? But you're showing yourself how man enough you are.
No, you don't have to show yourself that you're a man by using money, using. Let me tell you how you should show a woman that you're a man enough. Your energy alone should be. She should look at you and say, "Damn, that's a nigga I want to have." His energy is different. It's like she has to feel attracted to you because of your energy. Yourself, that's a god. It's not even a human being. That's a god. His frequency, his vibration are high. He's a high energy being.
So
no, I'm just saying
the vibrations are high.
No, you're not vibrating.
I'm vibrating on a high frequency.
Is a vibration. Now that's your soul being completely in sync with your vessel.
So she's supposed, when she just sees you, she feels your vibration.
Yes.
Is it the same like what we call vibe?
Yeah, vibe. Vibe is vibration.
Oh, short for vibration.
Yeah,
it's right.
So if you have a vibration, if you have a vibe,
yeah,
it should just automatically be attracted to you. You don't have to unamtumia pizza, chicken. Come on, man.
Love, bro.
That's been a sim. That's been now. That's that's simping. That's low frequency bullshit. You shouldn't be.
Gifts, flowers.
You can send your girl flowers, fine.
Yeah.
But now that she should be your girl.
Your
No,
girl, not
no.
So for you, don't spend on prospects.
Why are you spending on prospects? Which club actually does that? Have you seen a football club say, you know what, we are Chelsea,
Yes.
and we like Bukayo Saka,
Yes.
but because it's still at Arsenal, we are going to send him, I don't know,
100K per week.
yeah, or we are going to
Upkeep.
send him one of our jerseys. No.
Yes.
You, as a club, the player has to agree to play for your club.
Yes.
For you now to say, yeah, I'm going to start doing some things for you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
disclaimer.
Yeah.
Americ's told us
Yeah.
no giving a woman money, a woman that you're not penetrating.
Yeah.
Why are you giving her money?
Why are you procuring
Why?
I have been accused of stinginess, so let us continue this conversation. I had it in Naito Jakundi mahali huko.
That's
So
even
yes,
better.
I've
That's even
Jakundi in my
better.
relationships. I've been accused of not. Okay, for me, I don't know. I'm not buying flowers and without supplies in the house. I have not gotten to that point where I get
Even if
abundance. So.
personally, I have supplies at my house,
Mm.
and I still won't send anyone flowers. I have abundance. I have providence. I have everything really to live a beautiful human life. But I still won't send anyone flowers.
What? Why?
I won't give anyone a bulb because I want a natural attraction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you think natural attraction? Because you, as a spiritual guy, you talk about self-actualization and
Yeah.
all that. But do you actually believe that those natural attractions actually happen right now?
Yes, I don't believe is to doubt. To believe is to doubt.
Mm.
I don't do that.
You know.
I know
Mm.
that natural attraction does happen, and it happens multiple times. You love people. Just say it's you're like a beautiful fruit, and somebody say, I want to eat this fruit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, you've talked about the prospects, you said, and we started on a high tempo talking about baby mamas and baby daddies, a conversation that actually gets a lot of tags. It's TikTok worthy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the idea of soul ties,
Yeah.
you know, it starts before we even get to babies, because today I want us to walk through these stages of connections. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've gone outside. There are people who actually go outside and meet people, and the next thing they're with them in bed. And I was telling you I would not find myself in that because I wouldn't imagine it. But there are people who are doing it.
Yeah.
And there are people who are actually out there, yeah, who connect over a long time, get sexually connected, right? And then they break up. So you say, when I leave this person, I have connected a body. That is what you told us on that episode.
Yeah, your soul and theirs are tied. Because sex.
How many is the maximum?
Sex is a ritual. Sex is sacred, right? So it's kind of a ritual when you're doing it.
Yeah,
And
I know
if-
that.
Yeah. So if it's kind of a ritual, if you do it with her, and to do it with another person, and to do it with another person, you're attached to all these bodies. All this now, your soul now is attached to their soul. It is attached to their soul. It's like a whole string of souls attached to you. And now that's why you got to a point we start calling women, bad names, because she has slept with this guy, she slept with another one, she slept with another one. Her soul now becomes kind of impossible to tame.
So
Because it carries multiple
Hold that
male
thought.
energies.
the more people I date,
The more people you sleep with,
the
stop.
not dating, the more people I sleep
Yeah,
with.
do not sugarcoat anything.
Alright, sawa nimeacha boss. The more people I sleep akina feel kama niko sawa nimeacha. The more people I sleep with, yeah, the more the chances are I will not settle.
The more the chances are you are defiling your soul.
So, because you just said here that there is if a lady sleeps with a lot of people, that's why they call her that name that will not say on this podcast.
Yeah. They call her Ruto.
Hiyo ni ya tatu. Ya nne sidhani kama tutakuwa hapa. Check out our abduction podcast number 12. Sasa
So because again, and especially let me just try to explain this. If sex is a ritual, sex is a ritual.
You wanna say something? Like what?
Sex.
Kama mimi, si ndio? Yeah.
Sex is a ritual, completely. It produces life, so it's a ritual. It's sacred. The
Yes,
sacredness. It's sacred, and you're exchanging energy, and it's sacred.
You know, in the Bible, I never had anybody have sex for fun.
It's you're exchanging sacred energy, and when now again we are saying if you start having multiple lovers, your energy becomes low frequency energy, becomes, you defile your soul. So now you got to attach yourself to somebody else who also has a defiled soul. So what does that become? Becomes like you create, it's a ritual, but in a low frequency ritual. It's nobody ascended. The energy that you got from them, the energy that you gave them, it was all defiled. So you see, I see men always say, "Oh, I ask women about body counts." Yeah, we should also worry about yours. Yeah, you should also worry about your own body.
So as a man, also your body count counts.
Yeah, completely, because all these souls that you've slept with, you've attached yourself to.
What if I get a virgin?
Yeah.
Do I cleanse my soul?
Let me come there. You've slept with over 10 women, and then you go get a virgin. A soul is pure, it's not defiled. Our energy is high, she's divinely feminine. And you're not divinely masculine, so your energy destroys her. Or her energy, because
so she could change with only one partner.
Yeah. And again, because also her energy is high, it could destroy you, because you're not ready for her divine energy. You're already corrupt, your soul is corrupted.
Yeah.
And now it gets an injection of feminine energy, which it cannot handle, because you've lost your divine masculinity, sleeping with multiple women for no reason at all, just because you feel you're a man. So she destroys you, or you destroy her. That's why now you see, you do a ritual which she was divinely feminine. You were corrupted. You destroy her. She becomes again brutal.
Wow.
Life is spiritual. Everything, even eating, talking to people is spiritual too.
So if you were to advise somebody who has probably never had sexual partners and they're looking to settle, like me.
Yeah, you as a man. Okay, as a man, okay, fine. I'll advise you. Get two divinely feminine women, make them your wives, and settle.
The ladies of these days don't like polygamy, man.
Let her know beforehand. Tell her, you know what, I'm polygamous. And I'm polygamous.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that at some point I'll start disrespecting you.
Yeah.
I'll treat you like my queen.
Yeah.
Like the goddess
the goddesses.
The goddess you've always been. I'll honor you. I'll regularly service you. Perpendicularly, without ever delaying.
Horizontal engineering.
Yes, I'll deliver sacred energy to you regularly. But that doesn't mean I do not want to add somebody else. And adding somebody else doesn't mean that I'm disrespecting you.
Yes.
It's just my choice that I've decided I need two of you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to create a large generation. So I need you, and I don't want to overburden you with childbearing.
Yes.
I don't want you to have over 8 kids. I want you to have just 4. The other one has 4.
Yeah.
And maybe another one will have 4. That's 12.
16 or to 12.
Yeah. And
kwa hiyo chumi Nzioka Muli.
No, that's one. Before you decide you're polygamous.
But you have to be rich.
It's not rich. You have to be with abundance and providence.
What's rich?
Rich is bullshit. But abundance and providence, you have to be able to provide. You don't have to be rich to provide.
Just abundance.
Yeah, you have to. You see, maybe you have a piece of land that you can fully provide for your kids, organic electric food without too much bustle and hustle.
Yes.
Yeah, that's providence. But rich is just, I have cars, I have some papers in the bank. I happen to call money. That's not the spiritual way of living. But if you have abundance and you have providence and you have bountifulness, then now you can say, I'm going to raise 12 kids, and they will not lack. They'll be well educated in our ways, the African way. They're going to also learn the other people's ways, so they can know when they're being played and when they're actually being told the truth. That's how society is built. But today we are telling women, I don't know, we are telling women about abortion.
Yeah.
And abortion, let me just be blunt about it.
Yes.
Abortion is, number one, is murder.
Yeah.
And abortion, number two, is child sacrifice.
What?
You are sacrificing that child.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Abortion is child sacrifice.
You just sever the soul inside you before it manifests its full journey into the physical realm. So you've sacrificed it. It's a soul you've severed. Umekatakata.
For you, you believe life starts at a conception.
Yeah, life starts immediately. I'm not going far. Life starts when the egg and the sperm touch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
that's when the
people
human
say,
starts.
Yeah, that's now when the soul starts being seeded. Life was already in existence.
So who came up with this story that life starts at birth?
Life was already in existence. This soul has been in existence.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something else about souls that we have a misconception about. That it's created in a woman's womb. No, it's seeded. It's been in existence.
So the soul, where is the soul now? The one that I'm about to put in a woman's womb.
It's the soul just wandering in basically there is a soul wandering, just waiting for you. Like, come on, stop
So
using your hands.
Wait, bro. So what if
there is a soul waiting for you to stop using your hands? and direct this consciousness into someone. And the moment you, because they say light happens when a sperm and an egg.
Bro, we just pause. He's not talking about my hands. He's not talking about my hands. Like, he's using the example. Maintain.
Do you see how I felt in using it as a point of reference?
Yeah, bro, you said it. Why don't you say TVP uses his hands?
Alright, disclaimer.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Yes, another disclaimer, another moment of disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen. As I forgot at the start, the views of this particular guest, this one, they are not mine. Not
Alright.
for this podcast.
Let me disclaim. Disclaimer. I take no prisoners.
Nzioka.
So, souls have been in existence. Okay, this is how I know it. There are no new souls. Literally. There are no new souls.
So my soul is old as
your
I.
soul is as old as the universe.
You are the one who was telling me that you could remember your previous life and feel like is that what we call deja vu?
Yeah, I said there are some people who have deja vu. There are others who we can remember previous lives.
Interesting.
Yeah, like because your soul has been in existence for long, and it gets seeded again. Whenever it's completely cycled, it gets seeded again.
So, like, how do I like seed a soul, like an engineer soul, like a kid that will not disturb me soul, like mtoto mzuri soul?
That's not how because you don't know you don't remember the soul that you are seeding. Okay. There's something called the Akashic records. It's DNA votes of information and ancient wisdom inside your DNA. And some people can unlock them, and others have forgotten. They came back to this physical realm as just kids who have been. You came pure and without having any remembrance of anything, but your DNA has. Everything you've done for the last millions of years, your DNA remembers, and it's
even in my lizard years.
We've never been lizard. We've never been lizard.
Yeah.
That's Charles Darwin trying to play with us.
In my ape years,
No, you can say in your godly years.
Mm.
Because again,
We used to be
consciousness
godly
is...
apes.
No, we've never been apes.
What?
We've never been apes.
Kwani hiyo shule nilipa 60,000 per year nilikuwa nasomea nini?
You and I and him and everybody, we are basically God experiencing the physical universe.
So you want to say we are parts of God?
We are gods. We are part of the vast consciousness. And the vast consciousness is God. And we are now God experiencing this physical realm. You are not here taking its shape. You've taken the shape of this manyama to experience this. That's why we say life begins when you die. When you complete this cycle, when you now exit this vessel, now you realize I haven't been basically I've never been even in that world. I was just manifesting that world, seeing it from that vessel that I took its form. That's why I'm saying souls get seeded. It just sits there waiting. So I need somebody else to seed me, somebody else. I need to go back and relive the physical realm again. And some other people come back to try and awaken those who completely forgot and got trapped in. Jabba conference. Okay, let me just changamsha your head with just a basic conspiracy theory. Are you ready?
Yeah. Umenizima akili.
All right, here we go.
Mm.
Kenyatta wasn't a Kenyan.
Hey bro, time bana.
Basic.
I know it started the night, but what?
Basic conspiracy. Mzee Jomo Kenyatta was not a Kenyan.
Whoa.
He was the son of what was his name? Kabalenga, Omukama Kabalenga. The king of a former king of the Bunyoro Kitara kingdom.
Uganda.
Yeah. And he was in Kenya while he passed through Kenya while going on exile. Alikuwa anakimbizwa na wazungu on his side. And he gave birth to Kenyatta in Gatundu. And he trusted this son to a Maasai chief to raise him.
So
and the Maasai chief called
So the
Kenyatta.
father of Kenyatta 1.
Yes.
The father of Kenyatta 1 was an exilee.
Yes, from Uganda, from the Bunyoro Kitara.
So he gave birth to Kenyatta Ishaweri.
He impregnated a woman in Gatundu.
Mama Kenyatta, who I actually don't know.
Yeah, who we don't know.
Yeah.
And
it's not documented?
You can read about it.
I'll try to find it.
There's a Kenyan judge who wrote about the story. Well, now in 1962, before Kenyatta became Kenya's he became prime minister first, right? Before he became the prime minister, he was summoned to Uganda by Milton Obote. He was also Uganda's prime minister at the time. Yeah. And Milton Obote organized to take Kenyatta to Bunyoro Kitara kingdom and usher Kenyatta to the throne of that kingdom.
So Kenyatta was a king of two thrones.
Kenyatta was, well, I've said before that they've been seeding bloodlines.
Yes.
Yeah, they give birth to someone, they raise them specifically to do a specific task in the future, and they give them over, they hand over basically the child. Yeah.
So this baby's thing is quite serious, especially the soul ties thing, yeah? And
I see you tried to move me away from my job. I was waiting for you to try and confirm it. I was waiting for you to try and confirm that.
I know. I want you to look. Let me just do it.
Yeah, try at least. It's not the final confirmation, but at least read a part about it.
Yes. Wamboi wa Kongo. What do you mean?
Huh?
Wamboi wa Kongo.
Oh,
Mama Kenyatta, Jomo Kenyatta.
I wanted to research.
Who is tribe? Who is Mama Ngina from?
I wanted you to try and search Omukama, Kabalenga, and Kenyatta.
Omukama, ndio imeleta wa Bunyoro.
And Kenyatta.
So Omukama Kabalenga was a Kabaka.
Kabalenga.
colon-
Kabakas were from the
was
Bangala
Kabalenga Omukama of Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom and pioneer African freedom fighter, was captured by the colonial British collaborators. He was taken for his people and for 24 years exiled in Seychelles.
Yeah. On his way to Seychelles, may have sired Kenya's first thug. I know people want me to call him Kenya's first president, but he was really a colonial caretaker.
For the second time, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not hear that first one, let it be known that this show, the words that are said today, they are not of me or the show that you're about to subscribe down below, but of the guest.
True, they are my words. So let me explain something. Kenya is still colonized, literally. Kenya is still part of the East African Corporation, the Indian Corporation. We are part of the British American Corporation. We are colonized completely, and they choose our leaders. So, Kenyatta was a puppet. First thing you need to understand. He was a puppet, selected by the British to oversee this colony. And I was saying, for Kenyatta to lead this colony for those years, he needed somebody to protect him. So they gave him Ogiga Odinga to protect him, not to be his opposition. You know, we tend to delude ourselves that we have official opposition. We have opposition in Kenya. We do not have opposition.
What do we have?
We have controlled opposition. It's like you have a king, you have a prince, and you have a knight. Right?
By the time this podcast is going to be going up, we'd have buried Raila Odinga a week ago.
Fine, I'm also coming to him.
So you are
let me finish.
when you go into this rabbit hole, remember that.
in 1966,
yes.
Kenyatta severed ties with Ogiga Odinga, but it was scripted. It was part of the script because now Kenyans started realizing 3 years into Kenyatta's presidency, he actually sought them out. The Mau were asking questions, so they needed a real opposition.
I need a distraction that was not about Mau. They wanted to discredit Mau.
He needed somebody else to pretend to oppose him while he dealt a hand and destroyed Mau. Literally, Kenyatta persecuted Mau fighters who refused to leave the forest. This is public information. He persecuted them. So they fight for 12 full years, from 1966 to 1978. Just back and forth, stupid back and forth. They never do anything. When J.M. Kariuki tried to challenge Kenyatta, when he said Kenya is a country of 10 millionaires and 10 million
peasants, yeah. I
he
remember that statement got him killed.
He died almost immediately.
Yes.
When Tom Mboya tried to feel some type of way, he died. When these are people who are
representing the minorities, and at this point I feel like Mau were also minorities.
Yeah, they weren't representing the minority. They were representing the majority voice that was being curtailed.
But the minority politicians.
Yeah, but now they were going outside of the script. They weren't part of the system, so they had to be removed. We come back to Moi. Moi does the same. He becomes the president. And Ogiga Odinga carries on the role of opposition for a while, but he also abdicates that role and hands it over now to Raila Odinga.
Yeah.
And Raila Odinga agitates Moi regularly, same script. And in 2002, Moi bred two princes, Uhuru Kenyatta and Kibaki. In 2002.
Was Kibaki a prince or a custodian as the other prince growed?
He was just a bridge back to the Kenyatta bloodline. So he holds office. In 2002, Raila could have become the Kenyan president, right?
Yes.
But he
in 2007, and that would have been the gap between him and...
But he said, Kibaki Tosha, why? When he was the one that could have won. He became again... In 2002, Raila became the knight to protect Kibaki. And in 2007, now...
And in classic fashion, 2 years to the election, a major event happened and they broke away.
Yeah, they all broke away.
Yeah, in preparation for another election cycle for villain versus...
And another election that would be turned out to be tumultuous for Kenya, right?
So by that election being heavily contested between the knight and it was part of just the
It was
script
now part of the script.
to make sure
That's
that
now.
we get to 2013 where Uhuru is ready.
Now that's where we now. First of all, Uhuru and Ruto. Uhuru and Ruto
Yes.
have to prove themselves that they can actually follow the script of the cabal, the people who now planning to bring them to power.
The unseen hand.
Yeah. What do? They oversee a civil war. So was it a civil war? And I know you let this out. I know you already know. So was it a civil war or was it a mass human sacrifice event?
Wow. 1,100 people all lost their lives plus.
Why? And immediately,
In a month.
These people basically, rather than sizzle out and become useless, they become big names. They start having power, and they immediately cast an even bigger spell on Kenyans. We start praying for them. They are being indicted at the ICC for killing us.
Then we pray for them.
We are following them all the way to The Hague to pray
and
for
we
them.
voted for them thrice.
And in 2013, we rise and we go vote for them. 5 years later, how do you even vote for somebody who was doing that to you, destroying your lives? And I think somebody else said it, so I don't think I will also say this. The current and the former president, those presidencies are based on human blood.
We saw even the way they take lives without
they've
care.
existed purely because they've been able to take human blood seriously. And I see Kenyans say Uhuru Kenyatta has aura. But his soul is corrupted.
The souls?
But his soul is corrupted. He's overseen murder of Kenyans. So how can his soul have aura? His soul is corrupted. He cannot have a high vibration. So when you see aura or somebody else, is another hidden hand dealing you.
The one that's making people cheer him in Stadia like that.
Yeah. Same as and again. Since 2013, Raila becomes a knight, keeps protecting Uhuru. Literally, he protects Uhuru from, he shields Uhuru from responsibility, from being held to account.
Yeah.
Because it's the opposition.
Actually 2017, up until, and people say that Raila Odinga lost to Uhuru because he tried to shield him from his incompetencies, and William Ruto did not keep quiet about it.
And in 2018, he did the same thing. He did the handshake.
Yeah.
Why would you? This guy is already
unpopular, on the verge,
unwanted by Kenyans.
Yeah.
Why would you wake up? Raila literally took us from the airport, telling us, Baba, when you were away, we took him at the airport. Yeah, we walked with him all the way through Nairobi. Why would you now come back again and shake hands with the same person the Kenyans are trying to say, this guy is evil? This guy too said he's building a SGR, right?
Yes.
And it will be electric. It's diesel.
2 trillion went away.
He also said, told us we took a loan to build the SGR.
Yeah.
We didn't take a loan, we built it out of cash. We paid over 900 billion Kenyan shillings to build this thing. Uhuru lied to us, right?
Yeah.
Then Uhuru comes and builds the James Gishuru Expressway.
Yes.
And he takes a loan. Basically, now it's a tolling system.
Yes.
And 6 out of the 10 shillings go to a private company owned by his family. So this is really a good guy. No. Remember Eurobond? What happened?
Disappeared. He didn't get to Kenya. Over 200 billion? Was it 200 billion?
Over 200 billion.
Yeah.
So these really good people. Where do you actually people come to the point of saying, I'm seeing aura in this person? You're seeing positive
bro,
energy.
You cannot ignore what you saw.
What did I see?
On the day Raila Odinga was brought,
I saw stupid Kenyans.
Stupid?
And people who are on a massive spells. Worshipping people who have killed them, who have looted their livelihoods, or who have destroyed them regularly. And even destroyed
I have never thought I'd give 4 disclaimers in one video, bro. Niko number 3 sahi. What? Those are people who loved their
Let me finish this Prince and Knight thing, actually.
Continue.
In 2022,
yes,
Raila comes out and says, I've also been robbed. by William Ruto, and it goes to the courts. The courts say whatever they've said, and in 2023, Raila says Ruto must go, and it takes us back to the streets.
Yes.
As few people are killed, as always, there are always people getting killed.
Yes, there's always, even when they brought every time there's people,
We're coming there.
Continue.
People get killed.
Why? Why do you think people get killed?
Well,
You never say blood sacrifice again, man. Don't
no,
say
we come
sacrifice.
and after saying Ruto must go himself, this he actually tweeted. There's a Raila tweet that exists. He said Ruto must go.
Yes.
Then he comes out and does a handshake with Ruto. Again, why? At the weakest, when Ruto was at his weakest,
yes,
Raila shook hands with him.
Yes.
But he said Kenya can never progress as long as Ruto is president. So when did Ruto become good? It's the night. Beings now, and this one was very consequential.
Yes.
Because Raila was officially now sacrificed by the system, by the metrics that he has served. Now we are done with you. We have to protect one of our very best. William Ruto is one of their very best.
Best words.
You can ask me that. Let me finish this. I want to actually deal that part. We have to protect one of our very best.
Yes.
So we'll sacrifice you completely. And Raila gets humiliated by shaking hands with a man who had overseen the death of over 60 young people who just wanted to say, we reject Finance Bill 2024. Do not pass it. Just for that, he killed them. And more people were dumped in a dump site.
Chopped into pieces.
Yes.
And it was actually discovered they had
Colgate on meaning they were protesters.
And the protesters used to have that. We were told it was a hack.
And massacre also happened in Githurai, but it was silenced.
Yes.
And we still don't know where the bodies are.
Yeah.
So people are always dying over very small things that could have been solved with just a word of mouth, right? So why are these people always running to take lives? Now after Raila is sacrificed by the system, they understand something else. They will also need a new night. So, and I told you on October 17th, they impeached Rigathi Gachagua. Not because he had to go, but because...
That was October 17th last year, and it's actually around this time again we are seeing the death of Baba, So they had removed their night, they had sacrificed their night, they had pawned him. Now they needed to create a new night. And now from today, you expect Rigathi Gachagua to play the role that Raila had been playing, of protecting whoever is in power. Not questioning them, so
not
the idea is
them.
The night, according to you, is the one that comes between the buffer
between the people, the agitation of the people, and the corruption of the system.
Wow.
Because again, you have to understand, the president is only but a puppet, and the opposition is also a puppet.
So if I wanted, for example, as Pipita to be populist, the night comes to destroy my side of the votes by becoming the topmost competitor. Yeah.
And you can start watching this script. At some point, Rigathi will go back to the court and he'll say, I was impeached illegally. And the court will say, yes, he was impeached illegally. So now he can run for presidency in 2027 if the country gets there. And I hope it does it.
What do you mean you hope if the country gets there?
I hope the colonial entity that we call Kenya falls to the people. Go ahead with your disclaimer.
As usual, guys. Not my guy.
So, okay, I said William Ruto is one of their best. Right? Let me just expound on that. And again, you have to understand, I said they do not serve you, the people. When you think they serve you, you are deluding yourself. When ni wazimu ukijiambia nilipigia huyu aniserve. Because, again, just look at their history. They ever serve you once?
No.
When William Ruto served as a Minister of Agriculture, Raila himself had to fire him from government, right?
Yes.
Due to what? Corruption. So remember that Mzee say iligulo. Yeah. When he served the Minister of Higher Education,
Yes.
there was also wrangles of corruption and stuff, right? What is? We had Moteshi. His land was grabbed by William Ruto, right? And that's public information.
Yeah.
He went to the court, and the court told him return his land. We have Weston.
Yeah.
And when I say Weston, I mean WASTE-ON hotel.
Yeah, you nyamesema tena for one time, for the fifth time this episode, guys.
So, he's never served Kenyans. And then you vote for him expecting for him to serve you. So who funded it? There's always one question people should ask themselves. Who funded this election? It was the Council on Foreign Relations. The Council on Foreign Relations is a think tank for the Central Intelligence Agency, for the CIA. He's also a lifelong member of the World Economic Forum.
WEF.
That the one that was dystopian agenda summits in Davos, Switzerland. So now you have and I would like to paint a picture of what he has been able to do since he became president. Number one, now this is where you can call me a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, naona hata nimeshindwa hata kukuongelesha.
Number one that he does when he comes into office, he passes the GMO farming bill. And he was very serious about it.
It was actually among the first executive orders. It had been on hold by Uhuru Kenyatta, I think, since 2015.
Uhuru refused to pass it.
Since 2015. Could it be part of the deal why he got the seat?
Uhuru refused to pass it,
yeah.
But Ruto passed it almost immediately. That's the GMO bill. One thing people need to know about GMOs, they are nutritionally invaluable. They basically the GMOs don't have any value to anyone's body, and they edit your own DNA. They destroy your original DNA. GMOs invade your DNA.
I know you are among those people who talk about organic a lot.
Yeah. This organic seedlings are being destroyed, and who is targeting organic seedlings? Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Bill Gates is a lifelong member of WEF and of the Council on Foreign Relations. Number two, he passes a bill that says if you want to rear livestock, you have to get a license of 500,000 Kenyan shillings.
Wow. Is that already confirmed?
Yeah. You can Google that. It exists, been in existence for a while.
And they did the livestock vaccination thing.
Then they came and told us your livestock is causing climate change.
Yes.
At methanol, zinanyamba
zinajaza. Bro, what was that by the way?
They were genetically modifying your own animals with their vaccine.
Let me ask you, can I say that you can genetically modify somebody by an injection?
Yes. The same mRNA vaccines. You can edit somebody's DNA.
When you talk about mRNA vaccines, just umeenda kwenye dawa za COVID zilikuwa mRNAs.
Hata hizi zenye unaambiwa ni ng'ombe, they are also mRNAs. And they are targeting genetics. They can edit your genetics. So now it's not the original cow that you are eating, it's genetically modified.
Explains the seeds as well.
They're targeting food. Kitu ya kwanza, you have to understand, they're targeting seed sovereignty. They came with they brought in GMOs. They started patenting original seedlings. And then they brought in the Land Amendment Bill. That also, now they are basically the land privatization bill, right? If you have a piece of land,
yes,
you now have to start paying the government. Hata ile tu land
unalipa. I had that and I was like, yeah,
unalipa tax on it.
You'll be paying taxes on it as well.
Yearly.
Yeah.
So how many people can afford doing that?
So basically you are going to relinquish the land to the government.
And now that also brings you to the next step that he did. Affordable housing. I went to my village and I was surprised to find that these people were building affordable housing.
So what is
Um,
what is affordable housing for wrong and for again quite spiritual?
If you take people's land,
Mm.
you add them into these things you call affordable housing.
Mm.
Juu kuna watu watashindwa kulipa hii land yao.
So you're saying that we are actually watching the perpetual making of the Bronx in the
Yeah,
US,
projects.
the blocks.
We're watching
They call it
projects.
The projects, yes.
Yes.
So we are watching the projects being made.
It's
right
a
before our eyes.
concentration camp. But if they tell you it's a concentration camp, you won't go to live in it. Because you lose your land.
Mm.
The exact target of the land amendment bill is you will lose your land.
The people who do not know the law very well.
Yes.
So with time you'll find that you have accrued penalties equivalent to the
Yes.
land you own.
Now they
So
take
you'll have
it
to
away.
relinquish the land
They'll
to
give
the
you a
state.
piece of
Yeah.
they give you a single room inside those affordable housing.
Na hiyo time sasa utakuwa unaambiwa utalipa 8 million.
Yes. One of the things that the IMF advocates for is they say you will own nothing and be happy. You've heard Klaus Schwab, the founder of the World Economic Forum, say that. You'll own nothing and be happy. And for that to happen, they've set out goals that they are targeting. Land, food, sovereignty. And just the other day, people were saying, the president said, very soon Kenyans will start paying for things by scanning their eyes, their cornea.
Yes, the iris.
So for you to scan, to pay something using your iris, it just has to be digital money, right? And for the money to be digital, you also have to have a digital identification system, right?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
The late Raila Amolo Odinga, before he died, he had a video that he had recorded about Kenya coin,
Yeah.
which is a digital coin.
Yes. They are building a dystopian agenda right before our very own eyes. And that's why I told you in our first episode, I said I connect dots. They are scattered, yes, but when you collect them and put them together, you'll see what's being built. Right?
Yeah.
So now, they said we start having, Bill Gates is already pushing for Kenyan babies to have a digital ID, to have chips on their body.
Yes. We already have the IFMIS right now where is it IFMIS ama ni gani? Ya watoto.
Yeah.
IFMIS where the kid gets tracked throughout. Is that
Yeah.
wrong?
That's a digital ID. No, why are you tracking somebody's child?
It helps.
Why? With what? Who gave you the permission to do that?
It helps the government too.
No. It helps the government to track its subject. To now.
So basically, our kids will not be able to avoid tax.
Now
Because,
let me paint this image fully.
Yes.
If they
Social security.
if they create digital ID, it means they'll also create a digital central bank currency.
Yeah.
Central bank digital currency,
Yes.
which is also be fed into that digital ID.
Wow.
Hakutakuwa na pesa karatasi. So now, say for example, when Kenyans occupied parliament,
Yes.
the government it would be so easy for the government to just find out who exactly was inside parliament.
Because the camera identity.
Which digital ID was inside this place at this particular time.
So they're going to be chipping us as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So they can be able to map you.
Yes. And your money exists digitally. It's just
You
numbers.
know which country does that? China.
Yeah, and look
China
how
has digital money.
and look how Chinese people have no sovereignty whatsoever. They have no voice. They have no liberty. They
I
are
was
just
shocked, bro. I actually found out about it. I know we don't.
Do you know
that
recently too the Vietnamese government
Yes.
switched close to 84 million accounts. They said everybody should have a digital ID. That's where your money will
And
be.
including you if you do a crime,
If you commit a
you
crime,
cannot access your money. So that there's a Chinese. This is one thing interesting you've raised. I'm one person who likes documentaries, and this one I saw that there are people who are in China who are homeless, not because they are poor, but because they committed crime and they cannot access their digital money.
your money gets shut down. If the government says we want everybody to be vaccinated and you say no, I do not trust your vaccines, they'll shut down your money. You can't go shopping.
You could be a millionaire with nothing.
Yes, and that's the target.
Bro.
To own people easily, you have to control at the very forefront money. So you turn it into numbers. It's zeros and ones. It's non-existent, but it's there. You will pay. If you are a good citizen, you'll pay. But if you are not a good citizen, if you question the government,
Yes.
my bro, they will shut down your account. You'll be useless.
And that's why we can't names some of this in even YouTube and other channels. You say names
So
and
they
you
are
get
creating
shut down.
and they are destroying education too. I don't know whether
Yeah.
you've noticed.
Yes.
They are not funding higher education.
Yeah.
They are not funding lower education.
Yeah.
It's the destruction of education is the first step to
Yes.
creating a gullible
Mm.
society.
Mm.
So now, you do not have lunch. You are not educated.
Mm.
You have microchips in your body.
Mm.
You have digital money. You are vaccinated. You can see how they are bringing the vaccination,
Yeah.
and they've started the carbon tax agenda.
Yes.
I remember last
And
year
the carbon. It looks like the carbon credit thing has gone.
No, it's still here.
So that is the tax that you're talking about.
Very soon, I remember last year the president during the climate summit in Kenya,
Yes.
he said we now have to start talking about carbon tax,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
So means to now make sure people stop moving around.
Yeah.
You'll have to start taxing them for moving around with their cars.
Mm.
So now, you.
I saw in some countries they even have TV tax. I was like,
So now,
yeah, the UK.
you see now they've built the
UK pay
affordable
TV
housing.
tax.
The affordable housing hata ijiingia vizuri, hata hawajamaliza affordable housing vile wanataka kuimaliza.
Mhm.
Affordable housing should be
15-minute
cities.
15-minute cities.
Yeah, it's a city where it has shopping mall, ni apartment kama hii, but it has shopping malls, it has schools inside. It is fully gated.
Like Tattoo City, the way Tattoo City is built, but
Yes.
but now government controlled.
Government controlled. Their soldiers at the gate are very armed. Nobody leaves.
Wow.
Everything you do,
So you will be confined to your.
You are
It's like
oversurveilled. These things already exist in China. They have like large towers, and people live in that place, and they never leave that place.
You don't leave the house at all.
Yes, and you can't go outside the gate because they tell you if you go out, you'll pay carbon tax.
Yeah?
If you drive outside, you'll pay carbon tax.
So you are an imprisoned free man.
Yeah, and since they have a digital chip in you,
Yes.
they can read your thoughts directly. They read when you are becoming rebellious. They read when you are plotting something. They will know, and they can. If you leave, they will track you. So what exactly? I told you, this 5th president of the Republic of Kenya is one of their best. Literally, they are creating the new world order right before our very own eyes. That's basically the full of new world order agenda. That's if you collect all these dots and unite them, you get the full picture.
So you want to tell me that we were never meant to win in 25th of June?
We should have won, and we have.
What if you are from your analysis point? Because for me, I've had political analysts, I've had activists talk about June 25th. Maybe it's high time we have a spiritual explanation to this.
Well, now, go back to the Knight and Prince thing. They never anticipated June 24th, June 25th of 2024.
That was a brief moment of awakening.
Yes, Kenyans have been awakening. Basically, the frequency of Kenya itself has been awakening. And again, remember we said Kenya means God's nest.
Yes.
Now this is the place of the gods, literally. So now our frequency as a country has been rising slowly, but we are now the collective frequency of the place is rising. That means it's also impacting the frequency of each individual, and with that, we are also people are awakening spiritually. Now they can understand and understand what is happening around them, inside and without them. So now they've started questioning power. And on June 25th, we said Parliament is the third biggest altar in Kenya, right? Of the Freemason altar in Kenya. They occupied it and destroyed it. So now,
actually, recently also when they took Raila Amolo there, the guys decided to cut the gate away, man.
Yeah, so
Crazy. It's like we don't fear that place anymore. It's ours now.
it's
We
a
broke the
useless
barriers.
place. I'll be surprised when Kenyans start to say occupy parliament again. It's useless place.
I've never had Occupy Parliament ever again
It's
since.
a useless
like
place. It doesn't have the spiritual
mood
power.
to go there. Even
Again,
the people didn't want to go again.
these are the 290 people
Mm.
who have been elected by each constituency to go represent them.
Their souls, yeah.
Yeah, we put our spirit into,
And our beliefs.
into these 290 people.
Yeah.
So this is an altar that has existed, but then it was completely destroyed when somebody set it on fire.
Yeah.
When whoever that was, and whoever trashed the mace,
Yes.
and whoever trashed the speaker's
There was a
seat,
young man who ran away with the mace.
and whoever trashed the speaker's seat.
There was a man who ran with the mace, and there was another one who sat on the tree speaker.
I salute you.
You salute the one who was Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yeah, that's a star seed. Those are people sent to do a specific task, to destroy an
Watch
altar
an
of
English
evil.
abductors. Be abductors.
Fuck you.
Also, viewers. The views. Number 7 are not mine.
Utatoa hiyo. I don't like abductors.
But yeah, abductors, I'm with him on
No.
that one.
You abducted the Zeno
Yeah.
Monty
I
and dumped
won't
his
knew.
body in a water pool.
But then, for me, for the abductors, there is no
Yeah.
word, disclaimer.
Wekeni maandamano.
Disclaim it in
Yes,
your
yeah.
heads, idiots.
They abducted the Zeno Monty and they
That story
young man.
I covered. That was one of the most traumatic stories I've ever covered. You know, I was here sitting with him laughing, but in my head I'm like, if I ever got myself in this situation, I would completely shut down.
Yeah.
So abductors,
They could have just let that young man go and live
Yeah.
his life, but they
They killed
decided
him.
to take his soul. So I don't.
And you know, there was a boy who told us here that he was shown blood and he was told, "Ah, ni wenzako walikuwa hapa pia."
Yeah. So you see, like it's. Come on, man. How do you even get to a point of doing that to a young man?
Okay.
Usikuja kujidelude kama Mkenya useme
Mm.
this guy was supposed to serve us, or usikuja kusema is the worst president in the history of this nation, because when you say that you actually expected him to serve you, but now he's not here to serve you.
So why are you telling me the mamas who are wearing yellow all through, they were so much into him and they were expecting him to serve them?
That's your delusion. You give away your own power to people who were never in the first place deserving or deserving of the leadership. No. So it's spiritual conning. You invest your soul into these people so much you now start forgetting to see the spells that they cast upon you.
You were to take me to that incident in Kasarani when Raila was taken for his reviewing.
So
on the first day, it seems like they were not able to control, but in the subsequent days, they controlled even larger crowds.
It's not that they were not able to control the people. They seeded the violence and they seeded the chaos.
Because they knew they could handle it. They knew
course.
the itinerary, because they did that for us.
Yeah, they could handle everything, but they need, again, last time we talked about negative energy and how it impacts. It's the thing that they harvest from us. Negative energy can be crystallized in something called lush. Lush. Dark matter. Hii energy can turn into matter. Wewe ukikasirika, hiyo energy yako ukifungiwa mahali can be harvested and turned into something called lush.
Okay.
And that's why it has to be beamed. They needed energy.
You said my podcast is gonna be great, but I think
your podcast will be shut
I'm
down
gonna
in a
have to
few
look
days.
for Dr. Mbiti Mondi for
No.
the psychiatric
No, let me finish.
evaluation soon.
Your podcast will be shut down.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know, right? I'm like,
No, okay.
I can't survive this, man.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
These people are beast bloodlines. They do not believe in the gods that you people believe in. So for them to survive, the first thing that they have to do is they have to evade something called karmic retribution. However you lived, whatever you did to the people, your soul will be responsible and must pay for your sins. So this man was And okay, let me quote some other people. They said he was a con man. And yes, of course, he's been corrupt. And he's overseen, in what directly or indirectly, the death of other people.
Yes.
So his soul is indebted for that. And for that, now for his soul to escape karmic retribution, he also has to hand over a few souls and their energy. Get it?
I have a fan of Baba right here.
Ambia ke maandamano.
He has been saying that tuoko matanga. And then now
Who
he's hearing
who are you mourning?
Who are you mourning, Javier? Who are you mourning?
Why are you mourning him?
Si baba.
What has he ever done for you to deserve being called your father?
Enigma bwana.
And where is your, and you see, I always ask people, where is your father for you to call this other one father?
But we call God our Father in heaven and we still have Father.
Where is your father to call this one father? Why would you even like
Baba la Baba?
How would you even be that
Baba
stupid?
kwa sababu.
Again,
Tinga bana.
let me tell you.
You will make this podcast be reported, not even
No, it won't be reported.
cancelled, man.
No, we haven't even touched anything deep about these people. These people have they carry black magic, and nobody carries more darker magic than him. And so wherever he's been, really, you can remember people have died.
Java wants to talk.
Abonge.
It's an open podcast.
No, abonge bana.
But then bro, by the way, tuko sisi ndo tuko side ya mbali la mlango. So yeah, when you talk, make sure you also keep. No, tusije tukakosa pa kuenda.
No, I'm just saying. Okay. The thing is, these people engage in magic, in devil worshipping, and all kinds of stuff, openly, in your own faces. And the thing is, we are too dumb to actually ever notice that they are casting spells upon us. And so, when we actually willingly go to a place to mourn them, jifanye vile umekasirika unashout huko, your energy is being harvested. At that very moment, you are feeding them. And now his soul needs to escape karmic retribution for everything that he did on this earth. His soul needs to go clean. And it's you that will power it.
So, moving on swiftly. Bro, rudi kwa hii podcast. Acha tukwambie tu leo. Hiyo ni fan base yangu ya nusu umeenda nayo hivyo, just by that.
And if they are smart people, they'll actually, their eyes will be opened and they'll understand. They'll start understanding what has been happening around them.
I asked John Ochola a question when we were talking about the future of Raila Amolo Odinga, fans, the party, and all that. Now, these people, their leader who you say has been sacrificing them, has left. What would you say is the thing that is going to be happening?
They are free.
What?
They are free. Not just them. The whole of Kenya is free. The whole of Kenya is free.
From who?
Let me tell you this. The heaviest weight that Kenyans have ever had to sustain was Raila Amolo Odinga. Like I said, he was the knight. He always protected the corrupt from the agitated citizens. He protected Ruto at his lowest.
Yeah.
You think Ruto would be president if Raila not shook hands with him and given him his goons? No. So what did he do?
Raila lent him goons.
Yes. And look at Uhuru back in 2018. Kenyans went and got Raila from the airport and walked all the way to Nairobi. They wanted to take him to State House. Raila played them again. What did he do? He went and shook hands with Uhuru at his lowest. The knight that has been protecting the princess has been removed. and the other one still hasn't caught on his ground.
So that's why they gave him 1 year 1 year grace period.
Yes. So now
What am I
the
expecting?
system is at
Yeah.
its weakest.
Your spiritual analysis. What
The
am I
system.
expecting? You don't have to get these things spiritually and physically.
Yes.
In your spiritual analysis.
The system is at its weakest.
Right now.
Spiritually and physically.
Right now.
Yes. The black magic honor is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And we already destroyed a few altars, so their power is not that strong. Occupy. Yeah. The biggest weight that has been on Kenyans' shoulders is gone, literally. It's Raila who has been empowering these people to rob you. When Raila joined Ruto, Ruto started passing a bill to increase his term to 7 years. Raila just said there. And what else? He privatized Galana Kulalu while Raila was still there. He stopped funding free education. He literally destroyed their own sovereignty when he got into when he shook hands with Raila. He also opened Kenya's border, and they said this is also a tenet of the World Economic Forum.
Yeah.
And the New World Order, the destruction of sovereignty. Right?
So by letting in more Somalians.
Yes, by letting in more immigrants, more immigrants, especially illegal immigrants, in a population that's already overwhelmed.
Yes.
And people who do not have any sovereign attachment to the flag. They don't care about your flag, do they?
No.
You watched them kick it around, and it was kids. So
they actually, if you see a kid kicking around, it's actually
and they said they are letting in 3.2 million refugees into Kenya. Now they are absorbing them as Kenyan citizens. And while they are doing that, they are telling Kenyan women do not give birth.
For 8 years.
They are giving them contraceptives that can last 8 years. What happens when you stop population growth for 8 full years?
That's a whole gap. Look at what the education system has brought up.
Yeah. You completely destroy the indigenous population.
Yes.
And you now fill it up with foreigners. Replacement migration is a UN policy. Look it up.
Replacement immigration.
Yes.
But it's actually I've seen it in Rwanda also trying to adapt that, taking up immigrants from UK.
No, those are few people, and Kagame cannot let them stick around. You'll always kick them out the next day. But this one, where you're letting in 3.2 million people,
that's a big number.
You don't care already. You cannot sustain the market, the people that you have in your own country. You cannot then provide them with health care, with water, with food security, you cannot even defend them completely. So what happens when you add 3.2 million extra?
The fabric stretches more. Yeah.
You destroy that nation
cracks,
because you give them just 20 years, and they'll give enough birth to overlap your own population and become the main population. And they are not, again, remember, they are not loyal to the flag.
So they could sell out.
So you destroy that nation. To create a failed state, it must happen from within. That's why I said he's one of their best. He's doing exactly what he came to do. Hand it over
to them. We have a lot of them in this show. Who are the them? I know you're wondering. I'm also wondering, who are the them?
Fine. I'll paint you that picture again. The Council on Foreign Relations is also the CIA. The CIA funds the Council on Foreign Relations, the Carnegie Endowment, and the Brookings Institute. All right. In Britain has Chatham House Institute.
The one that was supposed to give Kalonzo an award.
Yes. So you should always now start connecting your dots. So now, Chatham is the front. Chatham is the front that now, for the M16, the British Government Intelligence Agency.
MI6,
Yes, MI6. So it's completely embroiled into Kenyan politics. At the top of MI6 is the British Crown. The British Crown is not necessarily the British royal family.
Mm.
It's the national banking cartel. All right? That's the Bank of England. That's the International Monetary Fund. That's the World Bank. Those are the people running the show.
If they're running the show, then this show is run by me. Pause there for a minute, guys. Subscribe. Subscribe, like, share.
And now on top of the IMF and World Bank
Mm.
is another bank that nobody ever talks about. It's called the Bank of International Settlements. It's autonomous in itself.
Hiyo iko wapi? Acha ni Google.
It's in Basel, Switzerland. It's called the Tower of Basel.
Basel.
Yeah. It's autonomous. You cannot sue it. You cannot do anything to it. It's above, and it's the central bank.
Basel
central
Tower
banks.
Bank.
Tower of Basel.
Roche Tower.
Tower of Basel. Bank of International Settlement.
Hiyo imekata. Hiyo iko kwa Google.
BIS.
Eti nani?
BIS.
Oh, okay. Bank of International. Bro, lakini sasa nione eti.
It's
But huo
autonomous.
ni watu wakubwa sana ukisema hivyo bana tutapoteza account.
No, I don't care. No, they won't. So,
It's an international financial institution that serves as a bank for central banks,
Yeah,
fostering
it's a
international
central bank.
monetary and financial cooperation and stability.
it's the central bank of central banks. It's private owned. It's not.
So it's central bank for banks.
Yeah, for central banks.
Central bank for central banks.
Yes.
Wow.
So, and above it,
Mm.
it's another. It's three other organizations. One is the Club of Rome
Club of Rome.
and the Committee of 300, and the Bilderberg Group.
Jabba
No, that's
on a
not Jabba.
Saturday evening.
That's not Jabba.
Mm.
And the Bilderberg Group. Now those are the entities now that control almost everything.
So those are them.
No, they are also part of. They are just part of the puppetry. Above them, there's also another group called the Jesuits. They are above the Bilderberg Group and everything. This the Freemasons.
Illuminati.
Yes,
Illuminati nine.
and above those there's the Jesuits.
So Jesuit wako wapi?
Jesuits are above.
Alafu hapa
Hapo kuna Freemasons. They are basically they are the Club of Rome. It's called the Trilateral Commission. Just the Club of Rome, the Committee of 300, and the Bilderberg Group. And below them now is the Freemasons. The Freemasons just carry out their orders without ever knowing what they are doing.
So the Freemasons are the military wing.
They are now your presidents. And this is also something you can fact check on your time. All Kenyan presidents are Freemasons.
That I agree.
That's true.
All
Okay.
of them are devil worshippers. Those.
They are Freemasons.
What is a Freemason a devil worshipper?
We already covered this topic.
I
last
know,
time.
but just for the purpose
Yes.
of someone who's watching this,
Yes.
is a Freemason a devil worshipper?
They regularly massacre your people. They sacrifice your people.
Sawa, nimeshinda.
And if you look in the, and we said last time we also
We
talked
have
about
about like
Masonic.
10 minutes on this, but
Last time we talked about Masonic altars in Nairobi
Yes.
and in Kenya, literally, not just Nairobi alone.
yeah.
They are everywhere. And we were also talking about one of the biggest, the person who advanced Masonry in Kenya was President Moi. And at some point he set up
Yeah.
an investigation committee
To
to
investigate
investigate devil
Masonry.
worshipping in Kenya. And the
What?
the inquiry was so successful,
Yes.
they found out that he was also one of them.
Oh,
So he classified the report completely up to date.
so it has never been opened.
So what?
I
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
know
Let me
redact.
just
They
give you.
redacted it.
Let me tell you some of the things that they found.
Yes.
They found that the first Freemason hall in Kenya
Mm.
was the place where now we have the Central Bank of Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
and the second Freemason hall was the place we have the Kenya National Archives, and the third one is right opposite All Saints Cathedral. This is in public. You can fact check sometime on your own.
But they want to demolish the archives.
Now they cannot demolish it. They cannot touch it.
There's a plan actually.
That's,
There's a,
that's pure madness. They can't touch it.
I'll actually
Somebody will fly out
I'll
of
actually
London.
dedicate a free podcast episode for that when they actually.
Somebody will fly out of London and tell them, hey, you cannot
Don't
touch
touch it. I want to.
Somebody will come
It's
from
actually.
London.
I'm telling you something I've seen on the news, man.
Somebody,
There's a plan for
yeah,
it.
but let me now tell you this. Somebody will come from London
To move
and tell
archives
them
to a better, spacious place.
they are
That's
just
the word.
moving the things inside the archives.
Yes.
Yeah, but they cannot touch that building. It's not theirs.
Yeah.
Somebody will fly out of London and tell them you cannot touch this one. Just like somebody flew out of London and told them you have to rebuild this parliament that was destroyed. When was King Charles in Kenya by the way?
Let me confirm the dates.
Lakini mmenyamaza.
On 31st October 2023 to 3rd November.
King Charles was in Kenya secretly is it last year? Or this year? No, he was in Kenya secretly this year. After the Scottish Rite Masonic Grand Master
Your Royal Highness.
left Kenya,
Not
King
my
Charles
guy.
also came to Kenya.
Not my guy.
You remember when the Masonic Scottish Rite,
Yeah.
that 3-degree Mason Grand Master was in Kenya
Yes.
around that time too. And okay, I've explained this before, so let me just say it again. That they always come to Kenya. European elites, they love your country.
Yeah, they do.
They do
There was
rituals.
this high end. I thought it was because of the animals.
They do rituals in your country. They get to Kenya, the first place they are taken is Uhuru Gardens
To Kojaba.
to light the tomb of their known warrior. But right next to it is an obelisk. And then there are 2 pyramids, limestone pyramids inside Uhuru Gardens. So what do they come to do in your country?
Tomb of the what?
Tomb of their known warrior. Anybody who visits Kenya, any European elite who comes to Kenya, the first stop is Uhuru Gardens.
You guys, are you ready? Are you ready?
Mhm.
King Charles III lays a wreath at tomb of unknown warrior.
Yes.
King William Alexander and Queen Maxim lay a wreath on the tomb of the unknown warrior. That is the King of Netherlands. That is King of England. King the one for King of Netherlands was actually this year in March.
The one we kept telling him not to come, but he had to
Yeah.
come.
I was actually invited for a meetup with him. I didn't show up for personal reasons. Wewe usinike kwa hiyo mix nimekuona. That was totally unrelated, man.
You didn't have to say it.
Yeah, no, that was totally unrelated. Unajua baitu sisi cut out content, so.
So this is again.
So, yeah,
I'm telling
you're
you,
actually
they
right.
love your
2
country.
kings. Yeah.
They love your country.
Mm.
They tap with spirituality.
Mhm.
While you people they're coming to see our antelopes. Yes, of course they come to see your antelopes. They come to see your antelopes.
So this unknown warrior is a Briton. He's not He's not a Kenyan.
No, it's an altar. What
Because
unknown
I'm
warrior?
just seeing here, it's over 1 million people queued up to visit
What
to
unknown
visit it in
warrior?
a week following his burial, and it still attracts large numbers of visitors.
What's his name?
It's mysterious.
Yeah.
So
You people don't
this-
really
this
understand the
literally
kind
be-
of rituals these people put you through. Where was Kenya founded? Where
But America also has that tomb of the unknown warrior,
where was fine. Where was Kenya founded?
and that is 24/7 guard. Where?
Where was Kenya founded? Where was
Unaingiza
specifically?
MC Exodus hapa.
Kenya ilikuwa sasa where did Kenya become independent? Where was Kenya under its independence?
Uhuru Park.
Uhuru Gardens.
Uhuru Gardens, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of the pictures that you see from Uhuru Gardens, you see a big antelope head right behind Kenyatta before he becomes president. He becomes the prime minister. Ukiangalia zile pictures za Kenya sasa, when Kenya became independent.
Why write with ink and we have saliva here?
Yes, check Kenya independence pictures 1963, and you can just peruse. You'll see right behind Kenyatta and King and Prince Philip.
Kuna nini tena
There's a
umesema?
large
But
elephant.
it's the no, there's no nimekushika leo. Hakuna hiyo.
Just search all photos, bro. Stop. Don't rush. Don't rush to take them.
No,
quick
that is the
picture.
coat of arms, bro. You can't be
No.
messing me up like that.
No, please search more photos. You'll find.
I am actually going
Are
photo
those
by
the black
photo.
and white. This is a large.
Oh!
Now search.
Yeah, I got it. It's on the Guardian actually.
Search State House Mombasa.
It's actually.
Search State House Mombasa too.
Yo, I gotta show these guys. I'm gonna show you this after this. But what the hell?
Because those antelopes, it's a sable.
It's actually the what do we call this antelope?
Sable and Mojak. There's one named Sable and there's another one called Mojak.
This guy knows his stuff, man.
They have the DNA of a human. They are basically, if you separate.
So is this a live antelope or is it a dead antelope? I'm now curious. It looks dead.
Yes, of course.
But those things are everywhere in the Parliament, State House,
Parliament, State House. You can search State
Yeah,
House.
that was just a cool thing.
Yeah, okay. It stops being cool when now you start seeing.
Yeah,
multiple
like
times.
I would also want to have a buffalo head in my.
to wake up a background.
Yeah,
How
I
does
wanna make
Baphomet
up
look?
What?
How does Baphomet look? How does the Pan Demon look? How does the Baphomet look? How does Moloch look?
Goat heads.
Jaba itukuzwe.
Umejua hata time yetu imeisha hapa.
There are Masonic altars almost everywhere.
Lord of Menengai.
Who built the school of Nairobi School? Freemasons. What's their logo?
An antelope. It's an impala.
It's everywhere.
But it's in Africa.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Since Africa has impalas.
Oh, it reminds me. When just recently the American government sent Kenya 17 of those antelopes. They returned Kenya's antelopes. Yeah.
Repatriation.
That's the time when now
So you want to say they're finished with them?
Kenyan politicians were running around taking photos with those antelope heads on State House, on every place they could stand. You think they are coincidences? They are no coincidences. I'm out of salted water.
Yeah. Bro, this is too much awakening for one day, bro. What do you mean all these things? Every time we meet, I'm like, okay, we're gonna finish this series of this podcast with this guy. Now you've opened a can of worms I can't even finish. And you know the worst part is, I think, you know what, the next time I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna put you in front of a council of peers, like 4 people. We're gonna make it an argument, make it even 4 hours.
I already said make it
We're
happen.
gonna add cameras, Dave. We need to Pelaka Studio B. I have to put you in front of. I promised you last time, and then I went back on my word. But this time round, I'm gonna put John Ochola with him, my brother Edmond, yourself, and I'm gonna bring another person. We cook you a good one. You can bring Somoina.
No, I won't bring anyone.
What?
I'm going alone.
1-man army.
Let's go.
Let's do a date. I'm gonna do it. Studio iko tayari.
Unangoja nini?
Buda unakuanga kila siku unakujanga hapa hivi unafanya mpaka napigiwa simu saa 8 ya usiku. Kwamba eti Nzioka Muli alisema nini kwa hiyo part. You need people. Me, for me, you're just shocking me. I have to accept I am spiritually empty. So I'm learning, but
My
there are
job
people
is
who
to
are not
connect.
liking these things.
My job is to connect the dots. And if you hate me for connecting the dots, maybe be more discreet. Hide your satanism. Hide your devil worshipping. Hide your Masonic altars. Stop putting them in our faces. Because I, for one, cannot tolerate them. And I may start
And what can I
destroying them.
do? What can I do? What's stopping you from destroying them? Because they're also destroying us. Kama mimi naona ni kama ni yao wana deal na umaskini yetu.
Let me tell you something. You people, we how do I say this? Let me say this. We do not have a bad leadership problem.
Yes.
We have a principality problem. in that we are dealing with the demonic principality that has existed for 527 years.
Wow.
Since Vasco da Gama, the first Freemason to come to our land.
You told us in the last episode, yeah.
They've been messing with us. Remove your so-called rogue leadership so you can actually stare at the real enemy. Because
the real enemy will show? You believe so?
Yes.
If we remove this leadership?
The real enemy will show. Or they will pack and run away. But if you look at exactly what is happening, the real enemy is already, what we call, it's already, their roots are going
so
deeper.
Deep. Yeah.
That's why the United Nations is coming to Kenya. Because the United Nations is a world, is controlled by all these Jesuits.
Yes.
The United Nations is not just an organization of nations. I gave you the New World Agenda. It's from the United Nations. Do you know all the official publisher for the United Nations is called? Lucifer Publishers. Lucy's Trust. Lucifer Publishers.
United Nations Department of Global Communication.
Lucy's Trust. Just search Lucy's Trust. Lucifer Trust. And while you search it, I would also like for you to search something else. The Vatican has one of the best telescopes in the world. It's also called Lucifer. The Vatican. It's also called Lucifer.
Bro, I have to deal with you.
But the Vatican has one of the best telescopes in the world, better than the James Webb and better than Copernicus.
Why? Where is it?
It's in Arizona, Mount Graham, Arizona, the United States, and it's called
I know
Lucifer. Search it. The Lucifer Observatory, something. You can search it. Lucifer telescope. You just search that, it will show you. When people parade, though I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic.
Likely refers to the L-U-C-I, Lucifer, originally Lucifer, for the large binocular telescope
in Mount Graham, Arizona. Jaba itukuzo. While you cry, you run around. When you run around, you say you are religious. You may want, again we say, you may want to find out who brought you your religion. Because at the end of it, really, the religion is paganism. Jesus was not born on 25th December. That's your lie. But on 25th December, there's a pagan celebration. The winter solstice. Or Easter, that's also a pagan celebration. Valentine's is also a pagan celebration.
That's why I've always failed. That one I agree. We all have support. It's a very pagan one.
It's
pagan.
For Christians, we worship the cross, but the cross is also the cube. That's what the Muslims worship. The cube, they say the cube. They go around that cube. Is there anything spiritual about going around the cube?
Bro, you know what?
Now let me finish that one.
I want you to give me one last jabber. That's all. The brain space in my head right now is only having a space.
I'll finish that cube in Mecca.
Okay.
The one they say it's
the one they go around to kuhiji.
So this cube.
Umeona Wakristo hajakutosha, so umeamua hadi Uislamu.
This cube is a representation of Saturn, planet Saturn, which is now whatever you call Saturn is also Saturn. Saturn, S-A-T-A-N, is also S-A-T-U-R-N. It's just the spiritual energy of Saturn that has been. And if you start looking across the world, there are cubes everywhere. KICC, yes, there's a cube outside KICC. There's a cube outside Kitale Polytechnic. There's a cube inside Uru Gardens. There's a cube in Mecca, the one they go around.
They actually pay top dollar for that thing.
Yes, to go around a black cube. It's paganism. You're worshiping Lucifer. The real guys. You're not worshiping God with saying this cube. And if you like, the cross is also the cube. So Christians, you carry around the Masonic cube, the Masonic satanic cube,
Bro,
in the name of cross.
Maliza
And Muslims, they carry they worship
this is
the
too
cube.
much. This is too much,
They
man.
worship the cube in the name of Allah. So who exactly are you people worshiping? And last time I said, look at your religion. PCA, who brought your church?
Bismillah wa barakatuh wa barakatuh. Hayatni aban kuna hu jamaa.
Lutheran Church, who brought the Lutheran Church to Africa? Who was he? He was a Freemason. It's like we are literally worshiping the devil, just that nobody has ever told us openly, hey, yeah, that's the devil.
Bro.
Peace.
You know how we do it, man. Final words to the people. We have like 4 minutes.
It's always the same thing, man. Peace to you, abundance to you, providence to you. Protect your energy, raise your frequency, raise your vibration. Look inside. It's really within you. Your consciousness, your God, your divine consciousness. Let it lead you. Let your soul lead the way. Don't be a slave to anything else, and always question everything. Peace, man.
For me, man, I'll just say this. I have so many people to write apologies to, and if you really need me to apologize to you, just go down there on the link. I will send my apologies. I don't have money for lawyers, though, so kindly. Nzioka Muli again is the reason why we are here. Bro.
Should anyone decide to sue me, I'm available.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was yet another chance for HRWP chats with my guy Nzioka Muli. And it's always a rabbit hole after rabbit hole. I'm gonna tell you for a fact, I'm gonna have to take painkillers after this, or go take some uji. But until next time, guys, my name is MC Pipita. You can call me Pipi, and Dark Dave is on the camera. Let's go!